What is up, YouTube? Illusions here, and today what I'm bringing to you is some Call of Duty 4 gameplay on the map Pipeline and the game type Domination. I end up switching between the M16 and the MP5. In this game, I end up dropping, I think it was like 53 and like 20 something. I do not play Call of Duty 4 very often, and I actually did not start off on Call of Duty 4. Most of you may know that. So when I play this game, it's not like I have tons of experience with this game. Luckily, half the people that still play the game are either hackers, actually that's kind of unlucky, but either hackers or they're like 10-year-old children that do not have hands and have no concept of how to play the game. But this is not what I wanted to talk about. I did not want to talk about the 10-year-old children that play Call of Duty 4 still. I wanted to talk about what I did not talk about in my latest video. There will be a link to that in the description. It was my update video, my summer update video. I wanted to talk about the Xbox One, but I did not get a chance to talk about it. This commentary is going to be in general, so I have about 10 minutes here. I got like 8 minutes or something. I've got enough time to talk about just next-gen consoles in general and what I think they're going to do to competitive gaming games in general. First off, let me say this: I really don't have any bias towards either console. At the moment, I play Xbox 360 because it's a clear, more competitive console when it comes to Call of Duty, an esports console with a future. The Xbox 360 is, I'm not saying the next gen Xbox is going to be the future of esports console-wise, but I did start off on a PlayStation, and I grew up on PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, and I actually got a Wii eventually. Before I got my Xbox 360, I believe I had a Wii. So I really don't have a bias for either of these consoles. I think that they both offer really cool features. In general, I do think that the PlayStation 3 is a better console than the Xbox 360 if you look at its hardware and the features that it offers, the price of everything. PS3 is significantly better than the Xbox 360. It has better graphics. There's other features in the console that I don't want to get into that are better, and obviously the online multiplayer feature of the console is free. That makes it infinitely better than the Xbox. But the reason I stick with Xbox is because everyone else stuck with Xbox. That's where all FPSs are really played competitively, and this is what I got at the time. I really wanted an Xbox, and I got it because of Halo, and here I am today playing Call of Duty, which makes no sense at all. But anyways, back onto the topic of next generation consoles. Obviously, most of you have already heard, because I'm late on the commentary ball of all this. They're obviously called the Xbox One and the PS4. Nintendo sucks ass. Does not have a next-gen console, I don't believe. Not that it would be relevant anyway. But there's a couple things that worry me about these next-generation consoles that aren't worrying the majority of people, the average player. You competitive gamers, this is where you want to live. The Xbox One and the PlayStation 4, we don't know if MLG will pick those consoles up, because MLG is going to have to buy about 500 new consoles. These consoles could very well range at a starting price of $350 to $1,000. We're not no confirmed quote on that. There are various people like IGN and Kotaku, people like that. Some of those people believe the PS4 will be $350, the Xbox will be $400, and I've also read elsewhere that some people believe the Xbox 360 or the Xbox One, sorry, could be $700. If you look at the hardware, and then the PlayStation 4, I believe, is going to have a capture card in it, and the capture cards alone range to $100+. For lower model capture cards, $100. You have to factor in that concept of it as well. These consoles could be very expensive, and I do not believe personally that Major League Gaming will pick up these consoles because it is just going to be simply too expensive. MLG already does not make very much revenue off of these new generation consoles. Most of the revenue is made by StarCraft and League of Legends. Most of you may not know, but MLG is not doing the best financially. They are kind of in a bit of a pickle. I wouldn't say they're struggling; they are getting by, but they're not in a huge money-making business at the moment. They're not racking in the money like most people would think they are. This is certainly not the NFL or the NBA. These leagues, MLG is not huge. Esports is not caught on very well on console yet. It's still growing. That is why I believe the timing of these new generation consoles is really inopportunistic. This is going to like halt. This is going to halt the growth of console esports. People are just now getting acquainted with Call of Duty on the Xbox 360. It's just now starting to pick up steam with tournaments like Call of Duty Championships that are obviously huge. They rack in like 100,000 viewers on live stream. That's great. They rack in 100,000 viewers on live stream. An event like Call of Duty does. Call of Duty Championships does. But on MLG, you get about 10,000, 15,000, 20,000 viewers. UMG, you get like 10,000 or below, depending on the teams that show up at the event. Call of Duty is still growing as an esport. Console esports are still growing. New generation consoles are going to halt that, because now many people are not going to be able to afford new generation consoles. We now do not know what system, if any system, Call of Duty or Halo, any of that will be picked up as far as esports wise and MLG wise goes. We don't know what is going to be the future of esports. It's going to halt esports. This could be very well the end of FPS esports on console, and I really hope it is not, because for many people, their career is just now beginning. Me, my career is just now beginning competitively, and I would love for it to continue. I would love for the new generation console to come out in about 2 or 3 years. Hopefully, I'll be more established, and I will be able to get one of these new generation consoles. As far as other features go, I will probably end up talking about the competitive part of the consoles again here in about a minute. But as far as other features go, I hear Xbox is really focusing on the TV features, the movie features, and all that other aspect. PlayStation is doing some of that as well, but they're also focusing on the game. If you look at a lot of these pictures people have been posting from websites and things about the Xbox One, it looks like the PlayStation 4 will be the console that is better to the average gamer. It looks like it will be cheaper based on all of these people that are quoting what they believe the prices will be. It looks like it will be cheaper, and it will also have many more features. It will just be better. Rumor is that on the Xbox One, you will not be able to borrow games from friends and play them without having a license, which you have to pay an additional amount for. There's also the rumor that Xbox Live could spike in cost. It could grow up $5, $10. There's also rumors that actually, these may not be rumors. I don't remember what I was going to say now. There's also rumors that you can't play old games on it, like Xbox 360 games, arcade games. Actually, I believe that is confirmed that you cannot play Xbox 360 arcade games on the Xbox One. And the PlayStation can do all this stuff. It looks like the PlayStation 4 is focusing more so on the gaming aspect rather than the other, which I think is great, because that is obviously why people are going to buy the console. No one really buys the console because they want a DVD player. Maybe a couple people that are about 35, 40 years old did buy the console because they can watch movies on it, but that is not the main attraction to buy a console, because you want to play games on it. That's the main attraction. And PlayStation appears to be doing that, focusing on that attraction very well. They seem to be focused in on the gaming aspect. And Xbox, I think what Xbox is trying to do is great. They're trying to expand the audience of Xbox. And realistically, if you look at it from a marketing standpoint, it does make sense to expand to these other fields, these other interests of people. TV, movies, all that stuff does make sense. The capture card in the PlayStation 4. People want to post videos on YouTube, but not everyone can afford a capture card. So therefore, they now have a console with a capture card in it. It all makes sense. But from what it looks like, Xbox One is behind PlayStation 4 on the gaming aspect of it. It looks like their features will not be as good as the PlayStation 4 features. For me right now, I'm swaying more towards the PlayStation 4. I'm trying to stay neutral because Xbox will reveal more. PlayStation will reveal more at E3, which is coming up in a couple weeks, I believe. And that looks like it's going to be the deciding factor of both. However, in my opinion, I wish these consoles did not come out yet, because this will be a major halt to the esport aspect of consoles, and it will halt all growth, and it'll end a lot of careers. We're not, again, like I said, we're not sure if this could also. I have not said this yet, but this is something that I've kind of been hoping. Very well, MLG or all these leagues, they could just keep the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3, make that the focus of esports. But realistically, most people are going to want to see the new gen console. That is going to be a really bad thing for esports, and that is why I'm really worried. of the new generation console. Again, I'm neutral. I don't know what I want. It looks like the PlayStation 4, as of right now, is the better console because of its more focused on gaming and less focused on TV and movies and such. It does look like it's going to be the better console, but I'm not sure. So I'm trying to stay neutral. I'll make my decision at E3 realistically, and I hope you guys do too. I will have links, stuff like that, in the description. When E3 is, info about the Xbox One, the PlayStation. Hopefully I helped inform you a little bit about new Xbox One and the PlayStation. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this helped you and informed you. That was the main goal of it. So yeah, please leave a like, favorite the video, and subscribe because that really means a lot to me. Hopefully I will have a video out tomorrow as well. I'm trying to get videos out daily. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. Again, I think I go 53 and like 22 or something. It's not spectacular, but I don't play CoD4 on a daily basis, so it is pretty good for me. We do end up winning this game. I do bring our team back. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you have a good day.
UAV recon standing by. Our UAV is online. Friendly airstrike on the way. Our UAV is online. We're losing Alpha. Mission accomplished.